And I suddenly realised I've lived my life as a musician.
You once called Don't You Want Me just a filler track. Do you still feel the same way about it?
Oh no, I feel very grateful to it now.
What changed?
Well, we were quite a left field sort of an indie band. We were on labels with Joy Division and the Gang of Four. That was more what we saw our areas. Although we were synthesizers, we thought we were pretty bleak and industrial, and that track just was a little bit more middle of the road, maybe a little happier than the others. And I don't think we defined our direction, so we thought we should stay where New Order ended up or something. Yeah. And we happened to be a little bit more pop than that. Either way is good. I would love to have been in New Order.
For all the three of you, what does that particular song mean for you? Is it just, what does it mean for you?
It means I've got a nice house. The lyrics, it's not autobiographical. It's a power struggle between men and women that happens. It happened then, it'll happen now, and it'll happen when we're long gone, sort of thing. But the great thing about it that it's done for us is it's given us a chance to play all over the world and stuff like that. And you know, we'd never ever do a concert and not play it because the audience loved the song. We'd be stupid not to play it.
And it's always a good point in a live show because you know that, 99.9%, if not 100% of that audience then knows that song and loves it, and they will, if they've sat down even for the rest of the show, you're guaranteed that they will get up then and dance.
Were you surprised that song was such a success?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
We thought that the public had enough with 3 singles, and we wouldn't have put out a 4th single. If we'd have had a choice, that wouldn't have been our choice. But the head of the record company at that time overruled us, thankfully, and he knew we didn't have enough distance from it, I don't think, to look at it objectively, but he did, and it went on to be obviously the great success that it was.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but you sang in the song, right? Or was it you?
Well, we both sang.
Well, I sang the verse and I sang the choruses.
Yeah, because first in all other songs you did mostly backing vocals. How was it for you to step a little bit more in the front, or wasn't there much change?
It didn't matter. You know, we sang in the studio, and Philip wanted one of us to do one bit and the other to do the other, and it's just what we do. You know, it never. Don't think about it. You know, it's like Joanne sings the verse in Human, and it's just how it works out sometimes, you know.
Okay. Did you ever finish university? Because
we never went to university.
Okay, because you
we were doing
postponed it,
higher education, and we finished the higher education, and then.
And instead of going to university,
we joined a pop group.
Yes, became members of a band.
So the Human League became your life.
Yes, absolutely.
When did you know that the Human League would become your life?
Good. Recently, I suppose. you just suddenly look back, and I'm in my 50s. I'm 55 now, and you suddenly go, "Whoa! Well, I grew up loving music. I grew up first. I liked the Beatles, and then I liked Bob Dylan. And I thought, oh, great! And then Roxy music and things. Wouldn't that be nice? And then I suddenly realised I've lived my life as a musician. Mm-hmm. That's the strange thing. I'm not skillful or anything. But I've lived my life in something that meant so much to me when I was growing up. I didn't think that till maybe I was late 40s or something.
Why did you only realize it back then? Because you could look back, or?
Felt temporary. It felt like it would all go wrong at some stage, and people would say you're a fraud. You're no good at this. Go and get a proper job.
Were you always afraid that people would see you as a fraud, or?
Yeah.
I used to often. I had many sleepless nights about what I was going to do when this finishes because I'm not skilled at anything. I used to get really quite scared at it, and now it's only now that I think, actually, this has been my job for 30 years, you know.
But I think that's partly come from doing the live work and knowing that we are good enough to go out and do shows. I think when you're relying on record label support and record contracts, there's always that fear they're going to drop you, and if they do drop you, or when they drop you, you've got to go around and find another label to support you. And we broke out of that circle by starting to do the live work, and so now we know that is actually our job, and we are good at it, and we can earn a living at it.
We're quite self-sufficient. If this record doesn't sell any copies, it's not going to kill us. It won't stop the group from working. We'll still go and do tours of America and South America and of Australia. That will still carry on because we have had huge international success.
Proud of this new album?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.